In Zephaniah 1:12, the Lord says that punishment will come to those who dismiss God and live in complacency as if His authority doesn't matter. They say in their heart that the Lord does not do good or evil. Do you ever feel like God doesn't really matter? One reason we dismiss God is because we haven't noticed His impact in our lives. We take for granted that the very axis of our planet sits upon His majesty, and if He ever had a bad day and slacked off, we'd all be doomed. The fact is, evil persists because we as a race through Adam and Eve disobeyed God and have reaped the reward of that disobedience ever since. We live in a fallen world. If heaven requires perfection, then how do you remove the sin from the life of a person without killing them, like was done in the days of Noah? 2 Peter 2:4 says, God did not spare the angels when they sinned, but cast them into hell and committed them to chains of deepest darkness to be kept until the judgment. And if He did not spare the ancient world, even though He saved Noah, a herald of righteousness, with 7 others, when He brought a flood on a world of ungodly, and if by turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah to ashes, He condemned them to extinction and made them an example of what is coming to the ungodly. So instead of being grateful that God has made a way of salvation for those who deserve death because of sin, we pretend God doesn't exist because we think He either doesn't care or isn't fair. I encourage you to examine your heart and think about putting God back on the throne where He belongs.